Yo, what is going on, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. It is so good to see you guys here. Happy Friday. We are finishing off the week in style. It has been a crazy one, that's for sure. In the world of Splinterlands, and I guess specifically Web3 gaming in Splinterlands, it's also been crazy, quite crazy, as we have seen we've gotten the rebellion details. We got the post, we got the proposal, we got just a bunch of stuff going on. It's crazy stuff, man. All right, so let's see here. Who do we have in that? Well, actually, you know what? Before we even do that, I just want to see how far are we from Rift Watchers. Okay, we're still a bit away. Sorry, I was not able to stream yesterday. It was my intention to do it a little bit later than planned. I think that's what I had mentioned, but unfortunately, I was not able to. But maybe you guys caught Keys' stream last night. I jumped on as a guest for his what is it called? Temporarily Obsessed new channel, which is pretty cool. So very excited about that. Make sure you go show some love to Keys. But yeah, man. That's where I'm at. So I'll tell you right now, I probably won't be able to stream Sunday morning. In fact, I know I won't be able to stream Sunday morning. I'm going to see if I can put on a Sunday evening stream to kind of make up for that. But once we're there, guys, Rebellion presale right around the corner. Crazy stuff. Exciting times to be in the Web3 and specifically Splinterlands space. Icy Flow, what is going on? Fusion Sound, let's go. Kolsker, what's up? Jabi Santos, hello. Very cool to see you guys here. I like the new icon, Icy Flow. Let's see, what else did you say? You signed up for Parallel. Let's go. Very cool, man. Waiting on access is the free pack. They give you real NFTs. I got a legendary in it. No, so there is no NFTs. You have to buy those specifically off of what is that called? OpenSea, I think. There might be some others, but OpenSea. So the way that it works with Parallel, and it'd probably be better for me to get Darkest Night on to talk about it because he's like all up in their ecosystem. You can play the game for free, 100%. You download it, you start playing, they give you packs. You can start playing with those card packs, but all of those are considered ghost cards. Now you can, as you go through like the rookie missions, and once you finish those, you earn packs for each of the rookie missions that you finish, and then you're able to craft a deck using all ghost cards. If you want to start earning, you will need to go and buy the cards off the marketplace, off of OpenSea. But you can still play ranked. You can rise up the leaderboards and play with cards, ghost cards that you own. Again, these are not NFTs, but you own them kind of like in-game, and you need to earn them in-game. You can also buy cards in-game. Again, these are all ghost cards. But the idea is that you can technically play for free. You go in and they give you starter cards for all of the different factions. And then as you play through the rookie missions, you earn more packs, right? So I've earned several packs I think I've done Augencore all the way through, and I've won a couple of Markolian missions so far. So I've earned a couple of packs, and then I've gone through and I've actually made a new Augencore deck, right? Augencore is one of the factions. So, I kind of got rid of all the cards that I didn't need or don't usually use and started building around that. Now, part of me is looking at this and talking with Darkest Night is a big part, where it's just like, okay, if I'm actually going to start playing and wanting to start earning, I'm trying to see what cards I use a lot that have a lot of value so that I can go and snipe them off the marketplace. And then obviously just those will be the real NFTs that you hold in your wallet. You just connect it in game, but you hold in your wallet and then you're able to start earning. And earning is still very, very low. It's not anything significantly high, but I do like the game. The game is actually fun. And I think the best part is that there's people in my network and people in my circle that like playing the game too. So it's not just something where, I log on and whatever. Like Darkest Night, we're trying to see if we can play a couple matches today because he wants to test out a new deck and I want to test out like my, I guess, augmented starter deck. So, what is this? 13 Coral Lurker. What does that mean, Alex? Oh, is it going for $13? Ooh, let's check the card market. Yo, people getting desperate for some for some Rebellion packs, it seems, which is exciting. I mean, you know, this might be a good time. I hate to say it, but this might be a good time to like level up your Chaos Legion cards. Let's see. Let's go to Rift Watchers and let's go by price. Wow, $13. Let's see who's selling it for $13. That's the big question here. Vower. Let's see. I have one BC. Oh, I need to stop renting this because I could actually use it sometimes. All right, so let's stop renting. And I need 2 more BCX. And then I think I'm good with Core Lurker. The one that's going to be tough for me to level up is going to be Aggro Longtail, because I think I have 1 BCX of this. Yeah, 1 BCX, but I really want to get this to gold level with that self-heal. So I'll need to grab 5 BCX. Maybe if it drops a little bit lower, we'll see. Elistios is in the house. Good day, sir. How are you feeling about things in the Splinterlands and Web3 world? Yeah, Emulation, CREC. Oh, I think mine is still delegated out to, I don't even know who. Oh, MA. So hopefully they're using it well. This might be another card, Runemancer Kai. But I don't know. You know, I think a lot of people are expecting Rebellion to be super OP in many ways. You know, power creep is a very real thing. And I wouldn't be surprised if we do end up seeing that. But, you know, on the whole, I would say that without the Rebellion sale, Riftwatcher cards are holding their value still relatively well. The problem is we just shift so much value around in this ecosystem. So as soon as there's something new to buy, people start selling off their extra cards. Now, that's not to say that the extra cards wouldn't have been sold maybe at some point in the future, but I don't know, for the most part, you know, people weren't selling them before. Now they're like desperate to sell them because they want to stack up some DEC. Speaking of which, we are very stuck below 900 Splintoshis. We have not been able to really cross that or even get close. We're still burning about 1 million a day, which is good, but I don't know. Let me get some guesses here. We got some folks in the chat. What do you expect from the presale out of 500,000 packs? And I'm talking about the length of the presale, so all 30 days. By the time we get to the end of it, where do you think we'll be in terms of total packs? Well, let's not say sold, but just total packs given out, right, including bonus packs. I'm trying to see what other cards I need. You know what? Actually, let me go to my collection. And let's see. Rift Watcher. Rares and legendaries are meta, says Icy Flow. Indeed. What's up, Luke? So Alex says in 30 days, 315,000. Fusion Sound is thinking 285,000. Okay, keep them coming. I'm curious to see if we can get a rough idea of where we'll be at. Wait, oh, oops, that's not what I want. Not owned, soulbound. Let's go to owned. So you can see here, I need to get this guy to level 6. Level 8 ideally, but why are all the summoners at the bottom? That's weird. You know, part of me is wondering if I should just suck it up and grab the rest of these Riftwatcher cards. Riftwatcher summoners. Because you only need like, okay, hold up. Well, not Ilthane, maybe not even Fernheart. But like, I'm trying to imagine a situation in which like Dallin and Aquatis are good. I mean, check that out. Like $28 for a max summoner. I don't even want a max. I'll be happy with a level 5 just because I plan on staying in gold. No, max would be good. All right. Okay, let's see. We got some more guests coming in. Luke thinks 0 packs will be sold. Oh, Suika? I don't know how to say the name, but you must be new here because I've never had to say your name before. Hello, welcome to the stream. Are you new to the channel, new to the game, or just new to live streams? Icy Flow says half sold the first day and the rest over 30. Hold up. So you think that this community, as depressed, discouraged, and down as they are, is about to spend $1 million on day one? 250,000 packs, $4 a pop, or 4,000 DEC a pop. That's quite bullish. I mean, my target, and again, I'm not saying that this is a prediction or what I want. I'm just saying it's my target was if we hit anywhere between the 200 to 250,000 range, I think at least I would consider that a successful pre-sale, because at the very least, at the lowest, minimum, that'll carry us another 2 months worth of volume or revenue for the team, and just get them to the end of the year with still a 5 to 6 month runway to get us through, midway through 2024, we'll call it. And yeah, I mean, I think the general sale might open things up too, but see, here's the thing though. It's not like the general sale gets more expensive. Pixie is good with heal. Yes, it is. I've never played with it myself though. Not fussed. How many sell? Just that Untamed goes out of modern, and then I might start playing manual again. What's up, Tilly Tots? Awesome. Well, I think Rebellion is going to be the new Untamed, but the best part is you'll be able to get those cards for much cheaper. Untamed is bleeding right now. Didn't we expect this though, Elistios? I find it not surprising at all. I don't know. That's just me. I mean, we knew that once it was going to be out of modern. I don't know. I guess I'm not surprised. Get Thispa. Oh, Thispa is a good one. Yep. I agree with Icy Flow. I think most of the pre-sale will sell. Interesting. All right. We got some bullish folks in here. Dahlin and Aquatics stink. Grab them. I leveled them up a week ago. They are half the cost now. That's true. I want at least half burned, maybe more. Oh, you want to burn these packs, huh? Maybe not, but I think we're underestimating whales. Yeah, I do think the whales are still going to come in and play a factor. But the thing with whales is it's not just me. Matt doesn't want them to come in and buy a bunch of packs and then just dump them on the secondary market. Now, there's less incentive for them to do so because they don't get the ongoing airdrops, but I wonder how many of them are going to come in and buy a bunch of packs simply for the promo cards, because there's 2 of them now. So that there's an added benefit still of doing that. And then if you can recover even just a portion of your cost by dumping them on the secondary market later, that's going to be, there still might be a benefit to doing it. Now, here's where it gets fun, because you don't need to buy packs from the main store in order to participate in the conflicts. So if the secondary market pack is always going to be tied to the store pack via DEC, right? So whatever the value of DEC is right now, what is it? 80, we'll just say like 8,800, 8,700, or 870 Splintoshis. So 0.00087 times 4,000. Right. So packs on the secondary market would be going less than $3.48, or roughly less than $3.50. How many people are going to start buying those packs and then just stacking them over time simply due to the fact that they want to get in on the airdrops? So that could clear out a lot of the secondary market, which never happened with Chaos Legion. I want at least half burned, maybe more, maybe not, but I think we're underestimating whales. Yeah, I thought I read that already. Sure, but normally we should have got land 1.5, tower defense, plus staking around May, June. We should have eaten a lot of cards. Time rebellion was to go up. Should have been at land 2.0 soon. Hey, Alicios, I don't disagree with you, man. Not one single bit. 2023 should have looked very different, in my opinion. I think once people see multicolor summoners, they will ape in. We are still a FOMO community. Plus, they will have no liquidity, so only options to buy more packs or pay ludicrous prices. Yeah, but see, in a way, that's a good thing, right? Because everybody will want them. It's actual demand rather than just kind of forcing it because, you know, there's like super cheap prices or a massive sale going on. You're actually going to get people who want the cards because the cards are that damn good. I can't wait to see what kind of like ridiculousness. I don't know if anybody's done any kind of speculation on this already, but what kind of craziness are we going to be able to see with, you know, two different elements combined? In fact, you know what? I want to do that now. Let's look at all of Chaos Legion. And I don't know, let's just pick two random ones. I'm going to go with, well, let's go with Life and Death because we've seen Zerial already be a part of that. And then let's get rid of Summoners. Actually, let's look only at units. So I'm trying to figure out like what's gonna be the card or cards combos that are gonna be absolutely insane. Let's see. Well, you know, we don't have all the abilities here, so let's just try max level. I know not every card is available, but I mean, I'm immediately thinking of Jared Scar. Actually, you know what? I should be doing this with my own collection, which is like gold-ish. Gold and above. What was I just thinking? I was thinking of Jared Scar with like a kind of like a double Inspire, right? You're able to give Jared Scar Inspire from both life and death. I mean, the sneak meta will be crazy with Dumaki Exile and Silent Shavi on the same team. There's definitely some interesting metas here. I'm just trying to find out if there's something that is totally broken. Again, it might not be with this, but could be interesting. Okay, hold on. I'll jump back into chat in a second, but I just want to, like, let's say fire and water get one combined. Let's see if we can find something interesting here. I mean, just the ability to heal fire monsters with what's her name? Murdali Guardian. That'd be fun. Weapons training, Kulu Mastermind. That could be fun. Throw Phyrexian Hero behind Bakjira. That's another one. I mean, granted, you could do the same thing, Kulu Mastermind, but I don't know. There's a lot of things that I mean, I don't know if they would be OP, but they'd still be a lot of fun. All right, let's get back to the chat here. All right, Luke, 10 million packs. We only need 2 million total. Imagine prices for all of us. Yeah, Matt even dropped his target, right? If we get to 1.5 million packs, I mean, that's enough revenue for the company for an entire year, not counting anything else that they earn from, right? Which would be market fees any kind of promo cards that they do, any other additional set. I'm almost expecting whatever ends up being the Rift Watchers set for Rebellion. It'll either be the team will take a payment up front and everything goes to the DAO, or it'll be something similar to what Rebellion is currently offering, where it's like a 50-50 split. So this changed the entire market due to everything being changed and delayed. I agree. Icy Flow says, I think the new multi-stones will be kind of weak till spells from land come. Interesting. Okay. Why do you think that, Icy Flow? All right. In the supposed order, we should have got land, put all the cards we need on land, then slowly start selling our Untamed by September. Right now, we all waited to sell cards because we were waiting on land. Then we got screwed with no land yet and potentially Rebellion before land, which is not a smart order to deliver stuff, but yeah. What can we do? We need the money. Okay, hold on. Let me try and understand where you're coming from here. We'll go through some revisionist history. Had we gotten land in June, right? Let's be like, if we're gonna live in fantasy land, it might as well be a good fantasy land. If we had gotten land in June, that would have soaked up a ton of cards. It would have, I don't know if it would have put a bunch of Untamed there, but if we had gotten it in June, I imagine we would have gotten Rebellion probably around now, right? Same time. Because in my mind, they were waiting on land in order to launch Rebellion. And then it just got to a point where they couldn't wait anymore because, someone's got to pay the bills. Again, though, Elysius, I'm not trying to disagree with you. I'm just saying that I don't see, Untamed would have sold off anyway. If anything, you're able to get cheaper Untamed cards right now if you want them for land, simply because of the fact that there wasn't a place to put them on, right? Alpha, beta, Untamed. People are just going to sell whatever they have and go into Rebellion. Now, the flip side of this would have been, if this stuff had already been working land, then Untamed cards, I guess, wouldn't have sold off as bad. I guess that's the case, but people still might have sold their Untamed cards. I don't know. I think the fact that land is just such a big unknown, right? Like we literally don't know. And I'm not trying to throw shade, but we literally don't know if we're even going to get it this year, right? So Matt says if it doesn't come out this year, it'd be a huge fail, which to me says, oh my gosh, there's a risk that it might not come out this year. Lyra's amazing. Queen of Crows. Oh, fantastic cards. Yeah, depending on the element, I think you may be able to run a full double strike and double attacks. Ooh, that would be pretty fun. Because a logical order should have been land, less cards, card prices go up. We sell extra Untamed at the top, unless what we have right now where everything crash before land. Elysios, I don't think that would have happened. I think we're expecting... It wouldn't have been Untamed, man. Chaos Legion really messed things up. The way that, in my opinion, is supposed to go is if you do have new players coming in with every core set, it's the set that is staying in Modern, but is not necessarily the new set, right? So in this case, previously, it was Untamed. This time around, it should have been Chaos Legion that we should have been selling in a blow-off top. But obviously, we're not, because Chaos Legion's all the way at the bottom. Untamed is just so far down the road now. Out of all the cards I rent, only 2 are Untamed, so it won't be a massive change of strat for me. Nice. Which cards do you rent? The one big loss would be Demented Shark. That's a fun one. But that said, I'm slowly moving away from SL and more of the other Web3 games until they get me land. Are you talking about land across the board or just land in Splinterlands? All right, so hey, DJ, what's going on? Also, immunity and cleanse monsters potentially doubled up. So many broken options. Oh, that's right. There will be a couple of cleanse monsters. I like it though. Guten Abend. What's going on, International Travel Channel? Good to see you here. Rebellion legendary summoners are going to be OP with dual splinters and tactics. DJ, I agree. I don't know how. So I have a video that I literally recorded right before this. So it'll come out later today. I have no idea how they're going to balance the summoners. If they increase the mana, even just by 1 for rare summoners, then all of a sudden, like, they're not able to be played in Little League, for example. You know? At least ability-wise, but dual elements will be huge. Yeah. When the Rebellion reward cards go live. When do Rebellion reward cards go live? I don't even know if there are Rebellion reward cards right now, but I don't think that's happening until like middle of next year. Japs Bunny. All right, Chaos Packs still in chest when Rebellion drops. Oh, I hope not. Icy Flow says, now that I think about it, maybe they intend multi-summoners to be the default and the elemental summoners super strong, making older summoners worth less. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like, are all the summoners there, both rare and legendary, going to be dual element? How are they going to balance that? Like, how can you balance it if you only have like 1 or 2 dual element summoners? Like, who's the element that's going to get screwed over and left out? Virus, what's going on, man? Good to see you here. Thanks for stopping by last night. All right, so Geek That Basketball says, I'm excited for Lookout. Love strategic tactical cards. I am excited about the new abilities. That is for sure. They always add a different kind of element into the game. You know, the new reward cards with weapons training, for example, was pretty cool. So looking ahead, let's see, do I still have that page open? I do. Armored Strike, I think, is cool. I don't know that Armored Strike is probably going to be like a summoner ability. I think there's going to be specific monsters that end up having it. Corrosive Ward, it's like Cripple to me, but it's, you know, Cripple has its use cases. That doesn't get me excited. It doesn't like change too much of the meta overall. But I do like Flank and I do like Lookout. Those are very much like support abilities that could be huge. Now, Flank, it all just depends on what the tank looks like. But I can imagine a like neutral tank, maybe even like a neutral legendary tank, being super, not OP, but very powerful with this ability. And then all of a sudden you're able to go to all of the other elements and find like your best tank in that element and throw them in the reach position, which would be awesome. Lookout. Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be so much fun stuff coming up, guys. I'm excited. The next couple of months are gonna be great. Next couple of weeks will be great too, hopefully. I want to stack Inspire monsters on water for years to come. Oh, that's always fun. Hey, Virus. All right, I think legendary summons will need to be 8-9 plus mana, unless they plan on adding tactics to legendary chaos legendary summoners. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna go backwards, man. I think from here on out, it's just gonna be tactics for, they're not going to add stuff to chaos anymore. So my guess was, at least for legendary summoners, I don't think they can be less than 8 mana, right? So and this is what I was going over in the video that'll come out later, but rare summoners from Untamed to Chaos, they increased it by 1 and they gave some of the summoners a second ability. But because the Untamed legendary summoners were so OP, they had to actually reduce the mana in order to make Chaos Legion summoners, which were much more well balanced overall, to make them competitive against some of those Untamed summoners. But if you're going to add in tactics, you're going to add in dual element, maybe they just go up to 7 again, but I see it being probably 8 if those things end up being even more OP than some of the Untamed summoners. If you could only accumulate SPS or land, what would you get? SPS, hands down. I mean, guys, I don't want to be the bear. I don't even have my Papa Bear mug today, gotta wash that thing. But like land is cool, but it's so unproven. We don't know that it's going to be successful. And don't get me wrong, I am cheering for it. I want land to be awesome. I own plots. I would love to get more plots at some point in the future. But yeah, I mean, I think that's a no-brainer. Again, I guess that if you're looking at it from that perspective, then the assumption is SPS is, destined to succeed. Absolutely, that's not the case. This is not financial advice. But I'll tell you this, if this game is ever going to get anywhere, it's not going to be because land is doing well. It's going to be because SPS is doing well. And if I were in Matt's position and I was looking at like assets across the entire ecosystem, there's only one asset or token, right, that I would be focused on getting to the absolute moon. SPS. Wild. Oh, wild would be wild with dual elements. Yeah, that's for sure. I think they should replace chaos packs in the chest with a special mini set pack, Soulbound. I don't know if they have the time for that, man. That's like more cards they have to design. Personally, I'd accumulate SPS over land, but that's because the gameplay of land doesn't excite me. Oh, we'll see. There you go. GFI Gaming, good morning, man. Good to see you here. Luke says land over SPS any day. All right, well, there you go. Someone would land. SPS is not a good trajectory at the moment. Dicewall says, I want to know if the shield ability is damage or a separate second attack, like double strike. I think it's a second attack, Dice. So any unit gains an additional, in all caps, additional melee attack using its armor. So one of the things I put out in the video last night when talking about this dude is, I mean, let's say, his armor's at 4. Having is an ability that's come around quite prominently again with Archimus the Bear. If he's going up against Archimus the Bear and he gets hit with having, this drops down to 1, but does his armor still stay at 4, right? That the attack from his armor still stay at 4 because that's not technically an attack. I mean, granted, he'd have to repair it first and then it'd be what it'd be, but still. I'm excited for Armor Strike. I think that could be fun. So TJ says, I tweeted about this, but I think we need to be careful not to make Rebellion power creep too strong because the team needs to sell these packs to stay afloat. Yeah, I don't disagree. DJ, I think that this is definitely something that the team should be aware of, but at the end of the day, has there been a game that has successfully avoided power creep in order to keep people engaged? Like, and granted, I don't play as many TCGs as you guys, or I haven't played as many games as you guys probably, so I'm asking this not rhetorically. I'm actually curious about if there is a game out there that's successfully been able to do it. But it's a good thought. Icy Flow says, look at the SPS chart. SPS bounces every January and June, then falls in the spring and fall. Interesting. I'm trying to think of why it would have bounced in January. And it didn't bounce in June this year. It bounced in July. But I see what you're saying. I don't know if that's a pattern that I would base my strategy off of, though. I see Flow. Mystic Force, what's happening? All right, let's get back here. More refreshes. I still got a lot of DEC that I need to sell. I'm waiting for this thing to hit 900 Splintoshis. Come on now. Come on now. Ooh, vouchers went up. I should sell a little bit more. I'm surprised to see GLX not lower. I mean, part makes sense. I think a lot of Golem Overlord people are just Splinterlands folks trying to print free money. I was not surprised to see Hive dip down either. I'm sure a lot of people are selling Hive or any extra Hive that they have. going to be an interesting couple of weeks here. Well, I mean, we're 5 days away from the Rebellion pre-sale, so we won't have to speculate for much longer. I mean, there's going to be something. A lot of people think that we're going to sell several 100,000 packs right off the bat. I wouldn't be surprised to see 200,000. But if we sell out of everything, my goodness. Okay, let me ask a follow-up question then. For people, you answered how many packs you think are going to sell out in the pre-sale. Assuming the market stays kind of choppy, and sure, there's going to be a Bitcoin halving next year, and maybe there's a little hype and whatever. How many packs in the general sale do you think we sell? I don't think it's going to be anywhere near 10 million. And Matt's initial projection was 2 to 3 million. Does anybody think we sell more than that? Is there a chance we hit 4 or 5 million? Or is that something that's just not feasible? Again, over the course of a year, and almost assuming a very conservative, not many players are coming in. Because I'm really trying to figure out how much of a flywheel we're going to need to trigger in order to get more people in. At this point in time, I mean, it's tough. Also, what happens when SPS runs out? Once the distribution is complete? Do you think that Splinterlands would launch a new reward token? Do you think they should? How would that work? Oops. All right. Fusion Sound says 1.5 million. Okay, so you're going the bare minimum for this to be considered a success, in my opinion. DJ says, is it time for me to suck it up and just come to terms that buying Chaos Packs was a horrible investment? Or should I wait for land to see if that's the savior for the Chaos set? I don't mean to be insensitive. I'm holding a bunch of Chaos Legion packs too, but I do consider Chaos somewhat of a lost set at this point, DJ. My hope is to recoup some of the investment at some point. I can see it going maybe to $3-4 again per pack, but that's a long way away. And it really just depends on what the team does in 2024 in order to drive value to Chaos. Because if they miss the window in 2024 is going to be an important year. If they miss the window, which is created by the fact that Chaos is going to rotate out of Untamed whenever the new core set comes in, and my guess is that's going to be sometime in the first half of 2025. So if they miss the window of getting land out, getting new players in, raising the value of assets, we're going to rotate Chaos out of Modern. And you can see what's happening to Untamed already. It's just, if we don't hit it in that window, it's going to suck. Fire says, I was having a discussion yesterday, but I think they need to do the full unlock SP as part of the Rebellion release. If big players want to return, they can't be competitive for months. That's interesting. I don't know, but that's part of the, don't you believe players should be rewarded that we're here? Isn't that the proof of time element, Virus? It would suck to just unlock it at that point. Now, granted, okay, from an economy standpoint, yeah, maybe we burn a bunch of vouchers, maybe we burn a bunch of DEC. So I'm not totally opposed to it. But it feels kind of cheap too. Virus thinks 3 million. IC Flow says 2 million. GFI says if the market does well over the next year, I could see 4 to 5 million sell, but that's the best case. Fair enough. Okay. Way too many packs. I would like to buy if the next set had 50,000 max. What does that mean? Oh, you want to see only 50,000 packs available for sale? 20% of the player base buy 100% of the packs sold every time there is a new set. So we should see as many sold as usual. Interesting. Okay. I agree with the unlocking soulbound cards, says DJ. If we get another 2020 altcoin summer next year, then we will be fine. That could happen. I can see gaming driving the narrative because there's a lot of good-looking games that are launching now, and they could catch fire early next year, especially with the Bitcoin halving. I think back to 2020 with DeFi summer, right? So many of those DeFi projects popped off before the real bull run took off. So hopefully gaming will have that same narrative next year. Even if it's a $10 pack, £10 pack. Chaos is lost cause. Just make bots to play wild or land. I suppose not a bad idea. Well, I mean, chaos. Here's the thing: is chaos is the land set, right? At this point in time, I mean, alpha, beta, untamed by themselves are not enough to work land. So this is why I say it's important that they get land out, and not just 1.5. We need 2.0. We need 2.5, 3.0. I don't know how far they're going to get in the next, 15 months between now and the end of 2024. But I think it's really important for them to get out as much as possible because we need to get land utilization up while Rebellion is still available in the store and offers only a 0.5 multiplier, right? Or negative or a penalty. So I'll wait to buy my Rebellion card next year when they're pennies. It's not a bad idea. Fusion Sound. I think they'll have to introduce a new token after all SPS is distributed. SPS Gold or SPSB. I'm leaning towards the next set to sell big is when CL moves to wild. When CL came out, no one had a base deck to fall back on. So, Dice, I agree with you, mainly because I think Rebellion is going to undersell Chaos. I mean, obviously, they're not even printing as many, right? It's going to be 10 million versus 15 million. 10 million versus we sold actually 12 million Chaos Legion packs, right? We burned the rest. So there's no chance in hell that even if Rebellion sells out, it's going to be as high of a supply as Chaos Legion. So when we think about what will happen then, whatever the new set is, whatever it's called, right? Post Rebellion, we'll be coming in from a place where Rebellion is going to be very similar to Untamed. It's just not going to be as many cards available, and people might freak out and try to buy a bunch towards the end, especially if throughout the life of the set, for example, the cards hold their value relatively well, and then that burn mechanism is just eating away 25,000 packs a day, right? So if it's just eating away at 25,000 packs a day, once we start to get to the end of that, it could get interesting. Now, I do expect there to be some kind of dump afterwards, simply because once you see, like, once the conflicts are done, once the airdrop conflicts are done, then that's gonna be that. But what's interesting about the airdrop conflicts, and we'll need to verify this, but the airdrop conflicts are not based off of they're not based off of pack sales. They're going to be based on time. It's going to be roughly 1 month apiece for nine months, right? Which means that even if we sell out Rebellion early on, people will still need to hold their packs all the way until the end. Because they're not going to, I don't think they would drop everything early. Bull Run isn't coming until May of 2025. I think we might top out May of 2025 Fusion Sound, but it might be before then. The reward for people that put in the time is that they can sell their overflow and have the ability to play them. Okay, fine. Virus, I agree with you. Fair enough. If the value drops, people won't spend the DEC vouchers to unlock them. I still have DECB, and don't forget Matt is planning a chaos burning event, so hopefully that drops the supply too. But I agree, there's no way Rebellion has more circulating cards than chaos. I mean, it's just not physically possible even at this time. I'm Virus has kind of convinced me against the chaos burning event. Because then you end up with like a bunch less hardy stonefish, but same amount of deep lurkers. What I would like to see, and Cryptomancer said that, this is currently on hold, but if you remember back to like guild alliances, God, it's just, there was so much promise at the beginning of this year. So much promise that's just been literally flushed down the toilet. But, guild alliances, one of the things that they mentioned, or new guild buildings, was pack staking, right? So the incentive to hold packs instead of cards and using them within your guild to do something. I don't know. I think that could be an elegant solution. I'm not saying it's perfect, but it offers something in game. It scoops up a lot of the cheap packs off the marketplace, namely Chaos Legion. Yeah, I don't know. GFI Gaming says, I wonder if people don't stake X amount cards, if those who are staking get more airdrops, or just airdrops less cards because they could increase demand. I don't know. We'll have to see how it plays out. Mondra, as long as the burning event is for like titles, I'm okay with it. Fair enough. Keep that basketball. Given soulbound reward card print quantities, I don't expect them to have much value unless we get a major influx of new players. True. Oh, where did I go? If it's Riftwatcher, or if it's for Riftwatchers, or devaluing some other useful products, no thanks. Well, anything we do with the Riftwatcher packs, Mondroid, has to be done through a governance vote. So you'll be able to speak your piece with your SPS stake. What if it was burning the card for a skin of that card? Oh my gosh. That'd be crazy. You have to burn a Lily in order to get a new Lily skin, Darkest Night. I wish they would release more skins. Seems like an untapped revenue stream. I mean, we've literally been screaming this at them for the longest time, and they don't have an interest. I wonder if, even though like there's a large, I wonder if it's just a vocal minority that's asking for this. And I wonder if they have the, if they've done the math and they've looked at like the real amount of players that are in the game. And even if you assume that every real player is going to spend money on a skin, it's not worth the time. I don't know. Then you have to burn them proportionally. Probably wouldn't burn enough though. No, but it'd be fun, right? It'd be something in game. It doesn't change any of the meta, but it just offers a way to like, tap into some economy stuff. Again, is this worth the team's time? Probably not. And they have even less time now than before. Yeah, anything to burn cards would be good. Keep That Basketball says, I don't think there will ever be an influx of new players until 2025. Maybe the team can get their stuff together and start delivering, otherwise Mark will be dead. Yeah. Ghostly BG, what's going on? Icy Flow, the skin burning idea is good. Oh, I would love for this to just be called the skin burning event. Player will be interested in a dying game. SPL community would be a huge sucker to cosmetics. Look at Golem Overlord cosmetics and how they're doing. I actually don't know. I haven't checked in there in a while. Are people buying a ton of cosmetics? Because I agree, it's an untapped. I mean, Fortnite literally changed gaming in so many ways, just offering cosmetics and partnerships and things like that. But I don't know, man. I know the dev team works hard, but it's like, I don't know how much additional work it would be, and I don't know what kind of value it would bring to them. Now it'd bring a lot of value to us. That's why we want it. But we're just in a rough spot. Still too much SPS. I can't believe we burned 66 million tokens already. I cannot wait until we start burning a ton more. Come on, flywheel. All right, hold on. Let me check one thing here, guys. This will probably be a little bit of a shorter stream. I'm not hopping off yet, but let's see. All right. Oh, let me get it. Whoa, Level Up Life is in the house. I would be excited to see a proposal for the DAO to hire an outside developer. Now, would this be an outside developer that's coming to work with the team? So essentially, like, we have our own employee in the mix hired by the DAO, or should we hire a developer to create something brand new for the Splinterlands ecosystem? What's up, Richard? Thanks for the like. Appreciate you. Dang, you just be infidel? Nice. Congrats. Unrelated, but interesting question. Best Haribo type? I don't know. I had no comment on best Haribo type. I'm not big on gummies, sorry. Until SL is mobile friendly, I have zero interest in skins. Fair. It's not a product issue right now, says Alistios. We already have tons of good ideas on the list. We can create as many artificial sinks as we want and try to fix bad moves. Only SL team needs to get good. Got it. GFI says, how would you feel about skins and titles giving RP bonuses? I feel like we can run away with that, which is not good. At the end of the day, it's just like, how many things do you need to buy and own just to be on par with the next person, right? I don't know. I mean, I'm not against it. Obviously, there's already some titles that are giving it, but I would really prefer skins not to get into the mix at all. Alicios and deliver all the good ideas. Yeah. Right, that's me unsubscribing. Oh, because I don't need Haribo. Level like the 36 million DEC whale on ETH is just chilling. I'm watching their wallet. Oh, you know exactly what's going to happen in Level Up Life. They're going to dump as soon as we, my guess is they're going to dump or start averaging out as soon as we get over 900 Splintoshis, or maybe 950. It was a very smart move for them to pull. I think they pulled it out of the LP, right? When DEC was 700. So, dude, that's a hell of a gain right there. We're talking about several $1,000s, maybe tens of thousands. No, 36 million is $36,000. Yeah, hold up. All right, yeah. Let's do the math. If you own $36,000 at was it 700 Splintoshis, which is where we were not so long ago? Yeah, that's 25K. So if you sell it at par or close to par, that's a $10,000 gain. Smart. I did it just now. I did the same thing, just not with that much capital. Actually, I already averaged out. Once we hit 85, I averaged out a good chunk. Once we hit 900, I'll average out another chunk, and then I'll keep averaging out as we creep higher and higher. But that's $36,000 worth of sell pressure incoming, which actually isn't that high when you think about it. 36 million DEC. All right, any guesses on the minimum packs bought to get the titles and also card design rights? Oh, that's a good question. You know what I like is the fact that they're giving titles all the way out to the top 250. Because you're going to get some people fighting for it. And I don't know the top. I think we can look at Chaos, right? Oh no, they got rid of that page. Shoot. All right, they got rid of the Chaos page. You're guessing 500 for the titles. So for the minimum, I think it's going to be even lower than that, Virus. And I can't tell you why, but I just think it's going to be lower than that. Hopefully I'm wrong, but if we're looking at the top, like, let's put it this way. If the top 250 people, like the 250th and 249, 251, if they're all around 500 packs, I mean, that's going to be a really good thing for the pre-sale for the game. They have 54K die sitting in their wallet, so not sure. They could be coming back into the LP pool. Yeah, maybe, but why wouldn't you go back into the pool after? Like, how the amount that they have there, they're about to make 10 grand the moment we hit 950 Splintoshis, right? If I was them and I do something similar myself, I would pull, like, when DEC gets low, I pull, I put it back into the LP, and then preceding any kind of like hype event or hype wave, you pull it out, let the die chill, let the DEC rise, sell it for die or another stable coin, and then just wait until the dust settles and DEC drops again. Because it doesn't even matter how much you're earning in the pool at that point, right? It's like it's gonna be pennies compared to what you can make on the flip, on the trade. Mondor says, I can't decide between 1,100 packs or 2,000 to get the 15% bonus. Why don't you, I mean, you don't have to do a bulk buy, but why don't you partner up with someone? I'm sure, Mondred, I'm sure you can find somebody who wants to get 1,100 packs too. I mean, obviously then you have to like kind of trust each other, but yeah. Which makes some of the bulk buys lose value for their group if they only get one title instead of a bunch. That's true. But I don't think that titles are really the value for the bulk buy virus. Like at the end of the day, if there's going to be, how many bulk buys are there out there? Is anybody aware? Is anybody participating in a bulk buy? Like for me, if I was going to participate in a bulk buy, it would probably just be, I would just want the promo cards at that point, right? Give me my promo cards, give me my packs, and title's going to be what it's going to be. Level of Life says, did you know the team updated that 1% a month penalty? Yeah, I did see that. I mean, SPS staking and the LP rewards both took a major hit. I'll DCA in on packs and not stress about a leaderboard. I could just buy a title on the secondary market if I really need it. Fair enough. Yep. Hawks is doing a bulk buy. All right, cool. So there's one there for people interested. You got a bulk buy in Golem, not Splinterlands. What is Golem Overlord even selling right now? I haven't even checked in that game in a while. I switched my thing to do every 12 hours, and that really changed the game for me. Because before that, when it was every 8 hours on Golem Overlord, I don't know why, but I was like religious about it, and for some reason it like made sense with my schedule. I wake up in the morning, first thing I do with like having my coffee is check Golem Overlord, and then sometime during the day, and then before bed I would claim my thing. But then I thought 12 hours would be easier because it's just like, all right, when I wake up and when I go to bed, or like morning and evening, and then as soon as I switched to 12 hours I started forgetting. So but hopefully I'll get back to it at some point. I wonder how he's able to mess around with it. Somebody asked Matt, and even Matt had stopped playing, which I guess is not a surprise. Matt's a busy guy. Oh, this is a little cool little effect here. Check that out. Is this Mantaroth? That looks like him, right? Yeah. Oh, dang. He's kind of gigantic. The Rebellion. Combine cards, etc. Armandroid. Yeah, I did the same thing. 12 hours is screwing me up. I just have to go back. I wonder if I change it back to 8 hours. If all of us, it's so funny that you said that, because I wonder if I go back to 8 hours, I'll be much more religious about it again. But I was even like setting timers on my watch. It's like, all right, I'll go and check it out, and then I'll set set a reminder or set a time for like 11 hours and whatever minutes. But then it just comes around. I'm like, I don't even care at this point. What's up, Anand? Good to see you here. That's funny. I thought 12 hours would be easier, but I guess not. Let's see. What's the tournament scene looking like? I know they added some in. Oh, do I have an energy? Hold up, guys. I might hop into play a battle here. Sweet. All right. I was just spending too much time playing games still, and I kept losing in gold. So I was like, you know what? I need to stop spending energy here. I'd literally put the bot to 0, so that it just plays nonstop in wild. But sometimes I'll catch an energy available, and I'm like, all right, sweet, let's go in and go for one. Oh, ew. Interesting. I don't know. I can't play Dr. Blight, so that sucks. I feel as though we go small ball, like you. We go for speed here. But then if that's the case, then we're going to go with Lux. We get that extra mana. All right. Here's my best guess. Let's hope it works. All right. Cripple means that any self-heal is going to get taken on. Okay, I'm happy with this. Thorns is going to be a big issue, but maybe Tidebiter can get around that for a little bit. So let's see. All right, I think we're going up against somebody very, very similar idea. Oh, interesting. Well, now they're faster, and that's not good. Damn, I think I got played. I need some misses here, and I don't know if it's going to happen. Oh, can I hit the poison? Oh, no, not cool. Oh, of course, they got me on poison. Yeah, I messed it up. I hate this game. All right, see, this is why I don't play anymore. All right, by the way, Immolation is a really good card, much more usable than C-Rec so far in Champ. Well, let's see what the numbers say. Although I don't doubt it, Virus. I mean, that 4 damage blast is outrageous. Oh, I was like, wait, what happened to the rest of them? Rift Watchers only, please. Oh, there you go. Man, there are not that many out there either. Hold up. I think it'd be good to check Splinter cards for this, because we don't know how many were printed, but I'm surprised to see how close. Oops. I'm surprised to see how close they are in circulating supply right now. So Immolation. Oh, wow. That's really close. No, I'm sorry. That's not at all. Dude, check this out. 3,400 BCX total printed versus 4,500. I mean, when you compare Immolation to any of the other legendaries previously, non-airdrop, it's a third. And the card is pretty damn good. Now, the thing is, I'm playing down in gold again. Oh, whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, but the Inspire's still good there. Oh, see all these cards. So many cards, so little time, so little money. I feel like the Blast is really what makes him awesome, though. I'm assuming you guys all play in Diamond Plus. Waiting on prices to come down more. Yeah. Probably skip out on the Rebellion hype and just take it back down into Rift Watchers. I've not lost a battle so far with Immolation. Wow, that's pretty good. New Age, what's going on, man? Good to see you here. Hoping to see you in a couple of weeks. Actually, almost exactly 2 weeks. All right. Virus, you sent me a battle. Is this what we're watching? All right. Let me put this on. Oh, with Yasik, it's... Oh, you beat Morino Giant. I know who that is. Fantastic. Oh my gosh. He's just going to wreak havoc in the back. Oh, that blast with that blast. Oh, this is out of control. Holy moly. And you didn't even attack good people that first round. I want to see Immolation like hit someone in the back. Boom, boom. Oh, you got lucky there taking out that Oh, huge miss. I am shocked that more people have not fought in the back there. I mean, congrats on the win, Virus, but I feel like this is just an okay game. I feel like Immolation can be way better than this. Like, I was expecting to take out Time Mage in the first round. Let's see. So what are you earning here? 30% win streak. Nice. 10% gold cards. Guild. All right. In champion. Earning 9 SPS. Very nice. All right. Let's see. Mantra said, yeah, it's decent. The kit is a little weird with Inspire since I don't really play Yasik or Yoden with melee. But when you got a boatload of mana, he's a good mana sink. Nice, yeah. Immolation makes me think we are getting a sneak giant killer. Ooh, that'd be fun. Although you don't even need to put him in there in the sneak position. All right, so New Age is almost there. Actually going to Atlanta next week too. Oh, nice. All right, well, hopefully it's fun. I don't know. I've never been, so it's nice that he gets so beefed up by the time he's at the front. Yeah, that scavenge ability added on top. I mean, that's what makes Dr. Blight so awesome, right? So, GG's. Fun stuff, guys. Yeah, I mean, there's a ton of cards that I wanna grab. And maybe over the next couple of months we'll see, depending on how low they go. But I think the hype for Rebellion is still going to be super high. Here's my. This isn't necessarily a fear, because it would actually be a good problem to have. But what happens if Rebellion presale sells out day one or like in the first couple of days, and then we have to sit here and wait a month and a half until all the cards and packs are openable and playable and all that? Haven't hit Chant this season. I keep hitting a wall of Kitty and Yodens when I play. Yeah, tell me about that. I've been hitting a lot in gold too. Yeah, that was just an okay game with him. With Yasek, he becomes the tank once he bulks up to move to the front lane and protect your range back. Yeah. I mean, the having him and Sinesh with double scatter shot blast, each doing 4 damage. And not just that, it's different attack types, is phenomenal. Because usually they can try to, debuff you one or the other. Headwinds or silence or something. But yeah. You would love a sellout. I mean, look, if it sells out, the hype is going to be real and people will be super pumped about that. But if that happens, they really need to get land out. That would be the time. That would be the time for them to capitalize on getting land out and available in whatever shape or form that it is. It's just like, all right, hey, we sold out of Rebellion. This is coming out in December. You guys have to wait another 6 weeks. But in that time, here's land, right? Something that we promised to you 5 months ago or 6 months ago or 5 months ago, whatever it was. So now it's here. We're ready to go. And once you get your land stuff and everybody's excited about that, keep you entertained all throughout November. And then boom, December rolls around. General Sale goes live. Modern rotates. I'm feeling quite optimistic. Whether we sell out or not. I mean, I think it's going to be, there's a good vibe right now in the community. There's still a lot of salt. And like I said, I empathize with a lot of salt because I feel that too still. I think, the arguments being made are very valid. But part of me wanted to go into this, new era with Matt, just kind of seeing what he could do over the next 3 months. And I know some people gave him a different time frame, but for me, it was really until like the end of the year. It's like, what can he deliver between now and the end of the year? And I got to say, every town hall, every town square so far has felt relatively good. I've liked a lot of things that Matt has said. I mean, he's giving time frames again, which I think is a dangerous game to play with this community. But I also think Matt wouldn't give time frames that would be so outrageous compared to like the past, right? But, fool me once. I don't know. We'll see. I think it sells out day one. So much value is in the pre-sale with the 2 promos. I also feel like we have a long history of the first 500,000 packs of CL going quick. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Again, I'm hoping that it does too. Di says, y'all have fun in Atlanta. I'm getting dragged to some pole dancing competition. It sounds like you're gonna have way more fun than us, Dice 12. Unless you are the one dancing on the poles. Then it sounds like work. But enjoy. When pre-sale live, will we see the set cards? I don't know. I doubt it. I really don't think we're gonna see cards until like November sometime. All right, so I just bought another occupied plot. Oh, Virus, you also said it looks so close to ready in maps. That's good. I just bought another occupied plot in 51. So back to the drawing board on balancing grain. Oh man, it's gonna be fun. What'd be great, Virus, is if they come out and they're just like, you know what, because we decided to do Rebellion first, we actually are going to have the AMM or the LP for grain ready to go day one, or the prefix titles or something like that. That would be a nice surprise, like surprise and delight. Although I feel they would need to test that out in maps first, and if it's not there yet, then. But they do have a couple of weeks, right? So for the next week or two, we're all going to be talking about Rebellion, right? Which puts us into, let's see, next week and the last week of October, we'll all be talking about Rebellion. So there's still some time. I wouldn't expect land to come out until, I don't know, 31st or 7th if it does come out in this time frame. Yeah. Agree. Improvement on land mechanics and maps has accelerated the past week, so I'm encouraged. Awesome. Shout out to Farpatrod. They why buy such a big known the set may not be as good as Chaos. Hold on, what did I just read? I read it very literally. They why buy such a big unknown, the set may not be as good as Chaos. Do you mean then? Then why buy such a big unknown, the set might not be as good as Chaos? Yes. Okay. If that's what you're asking, people just do it on faith every time, man. They just get excited about it. This community has a almost drug addict like history of buying stuff before they know everything. I mean, how many times have you heard we buy something and then the terms are changed later or something's changed? I mean, I'm immediately comes to mind is like Rooney, for example, right? The Rift Watcher sale last year, Rooney combining. So you got a lot of people that just blind faith, for better or for worse. So I think Land is ready, but they want the 1-2 punch Rebellion hype. That'd be awesome. Yeah. Be like, surprise, motherfucker. Better get some of that DEC with Fiat. That'd be great. I have a feeling we will have the opposite problem as Untamed, where you have to have the new set to be competitive. Yes, I think it's Rebellion will be the new Untamed. In fact, I recorded a video for this that should be out later today too, where I literally said that. Rebellion's gonna be the new Untamed. The only difference is Untamed packs on the store right now, even at this low point, are going for $13 a pop, with an estimated value of 10 or something like that. For the foreseeable future, you'll always be able to get Rebellion packs for 4,000 DEC. All right, no matter what the value of DEC is. So that to me says, okay, a lot of the people that aren't as competitive right now, who wouldn't have gone out chasing Yodins and Kitties and Llamas in Untamed packs, they might do so with Rebellion, especially if Rebellion is much more balanced than Untamed. But yeah. All right, guys, it is almost noon here. I have a lot to take care of before this weekend, and I guess I'm hungry, so I want to go eat some food. But I'm glad I was able to do a little bit of a live stream makeup for yesterday. Again, sorry I wasn't able to hop on. I will not be able to stream Sunday morning like I usually do, so I apologize for that. But I'm going to see if I can hop in sometime later, Sunday afternoon or evening, just to make up for it. And I don't know what to expect, but there is a town square scheduled for Monday. So, lots to be hyped about over the next couple of days. And by that time, we're less than 5 days away from the launch of the Rebellion presale. So it'd be pretty cool. I've not even bought FIFA 23 because only play spawners nowadays. Nice. All right. Have a good weekend, everybody. We'll catch y'all later. Peace.